You know, here in Switzerland, President Trump wants to be talking trade. He wants to be doing deal making in Davos, but instead he is talking about the Russia investigation, facing new questions about whether he tried to fire the special counsel. And already here today in Switzerland, the president's pushing back.
Fake news, folks. Fake news.
This morning, the president downplaying new details about a stunning showdown inside the West Wing. A source close to the White House telling NBC News Donald Trump ordered the administration's lawyer to fire special counsel Robert Mueller in June. NBC News has learned that lawyer, Don McGahn, refused and even threatened to quit rather than ask the Justice Department to dismiss Mueller. The president ultimately backing down and just months later denying he ever considered getting rid of Mueller in the first place.
I haven't given it any thought. I mean, I've been reading about it from you people. You say, oh, I'm going to dismiss him. No, I'm not dismissing anybody.
Overnight, word of the near firing, first reported by the New York Times, had Democrats livid.
These reports are absolutely stunning, deeply frightening, because they show, again, that the president will stop at nothing to protect himself from this obstruction of justice investigation.
A White House lawyer tells NBC, "We declined to comment out of respect for the office of the special counsel and its process." President Trump unable to escape the shadow of the Russia investigation, even an ocean away, making his Davos debut in Switzerland. That's where this morning he's apologizing, conditionally, for retweeting inflammatory anti-Muslim videos from a far-right British group. That controversial retweet earned him a rare rebuke from Prime Minister Theresa May at the time. Now, in Davos, alongside her, the president is insisting the allies' special relationship is not on the rocks.
So that was a little bit of a false rumor out there.
Today, among the global elite gathered in this Swiss ski town, Donald Trump's set to deliver the first speech from a sitting U.S. president at this summit since Bill Clinton in 2000. A senior administration official says you can expect to hear the president hammer home that the U.S. is open for business. He's expected to argue his regulatory reform and tax law changes make the U.S. more competitive. He'll reiterate he wants fair and reciprocal trade deals, and he'll call on the international community to work toward common goals like fighting ISIS and the nuclear threat in North Korea.
Anytime he's asked, no, I'm not thinking about.
The president will be back in Washington tonight, clearly with a lot on his plate. And by the way, also working on that State of the Union speech coming up quick Tuesday at the Capitol. Hoda, Savannah?
Hallie, let's go back for a second to the president wanting to fire Mueller. Put that in context for us. How big of a deal is it? Does it change the investigation?
Well, so remember where this has been going for months now. For a while, Democrats have said that if the president did actually fire the special counsel, that would be crossing a red line. Even some Republicans have said the president couldn't possibly be thinking of it because of how problematic it would be. And this is, of course, with those denials from the president and his aides that he was even considering dismissing Robert Mueller. So, yes, this is potentially significant. Now, that said, remember where we are at this moment. Robert Mueller is still on the job. The president did not fire him or have Don McGahn, that White House lawyer, fire him. And Don McGahn is still on the job, too, guys, at least for now. Hoda, Savannah?
All right, Hallie Jackson in Davos. Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.